Right, we're back here at Maryborough, and as always, great fun catching up with Aaron Dunn. What a win by Parisian Art, mate. Congratulations.
Yeah, no, thank you. Probably a little bit surprised. She goes good, but just wasn't sure I was going to be sitting in the death and winning.
It was very tough, wasn't it? Especially the tearaway leader of Alan McDonough showed some gate speed, but then wasn't coming back anytime soon either.
No, I was sort of hoping the one inside me was going a little bit rough too, and I was hoping he'd get a bit rough and I could get to the fence, but yeah, that didn't pan out, so we just sat back and bided our time and waited for it to come back to us.
As people just saw too, it's a very windy day, like the wind just picked up just then, and it's a tough wind to like run into twice, especially sitting in the death.
Yeah, no, it's very surprising probably just to do it that tough. She's probably more tougher than Speedy, but yeah, that sort of was a lot tougher than I thought she'd be.
Helen Friend bred the horse. I've had dealings with Helen, or quite a few people have, so she'll be very happy with that coming into Christmas. You might even get a Christmas present, mate.
Oh, I think it's actually Helen and I bred her, actually.
Well, yeah, sorry, I forgot you.
No, we bought the filly off Lee's, and then we got her, and she sort of had a bit of not the best back. We sort of bought her sight unseen, and they actually gave us Keyang Shady in exchange because they thought we want to keep selling them to you. Yep. She'd had one win, and they sort of said, "Oh, we'll give her to you in exchange," and they said you can keep her. So, because she was a rock and roll Hanover, we thought we'd send her to stud, and this is the first foal. So, happy with that.
Right, go back a bit. So you bought one that had an issue. So the Lee's been the stand-up.
The mother of her.
The mother of her had an issue. Yep. So then the stand-up they gave you Keyang Shady. They gave you Keyang Shady, or did you
gave us Keyang Shady and said you might as well keep her. We've got enough horses. Because we'd bought Keyang Bazooka, I think, was the first one, and then we might have bought Keyang Cookeye next, and then they're sort of happy for us to keep buying them, and then so then we bought her, and they didn't want to wreck a good client, so they gave us Keyang Shady. So Keyang Shady won 50, and this filly we put out and then got her back, and the mother just couldn't get her to pace properly, and Beck East had her at the time when we bought her, and we just retired her and put her as a stud. So
that's a great story.
The only trouble is we've had a few issues with one foal was born with the intestines out, and another one had a bit of a trouble, but we've got two foals now, and I'm sending to stud again. So
we're geared to forget. You forget that after a day like today, don't you? You get your bonus and you win, so that you sort of forget those things.
Yeah, well, one problem we're going to have, because all of a sudden, breeding a few, and I'm getting a few too many mares, and Art Major, Bondi was out of an Art Major mare, and then Komodo and Rough Nut. Like Rough Nut's working up really good, and I lost that mare, but they were sort of Art Major mare too. So I've sort of done well with Art Major mares, so I'll have to send her to start again. So Helen's trying to back off a bit because she hasn't got the heart to sell them. So she sort of backed off a breeding because she's getting too many around.
That's bad news for her now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think she'll have to go with this one.
You won't send this one to stud though this year?
No, we'll race her for a while yet. She actually had a bit of a bone. We qualified her here, and she was just a bit lame, and she just had a fracture in her bone, so she sort of went out for a while and then come back, and actually surprisingly, like 3 weeks ago, she sort of seemed a bit lame after we trialled her again, and just give her 3 days in the paddock, and then she come good, and then virtually just started jogging her again, and she seems fine. So don't know what the story there was, but so all good.
So what do you do with a horse like this? First start today, very impressive. What are you going to do with her now? Like, do you make plans? Do you just keep racing her? Or?
Yeah, look, it's probably haven't really. It's like they were asking me on Sweet Nicky Lou. My brother does all the programming, and he's actually done a spreadsheet for feature races for them all, or else I can't keep up with it all, just trying to train them all. And we'll just give her another start, I think, and just see how she pulls up and go from there. Like, still would have thought she's a little bit underdone, and there'd be a fair bit of improvement in her.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. That was a good win. Like, it's one of those wins. Do you now stop on her again, even though she's taken so long to get her to the track? Or it's one of those things, isn't it? And I can tell by the grin on your face.
Yeah, look, it probably mightn't hurt to just check that knee, and whether we give her, inject it with something, or put on a bit of Penazan to try and help her joints out, just in case there was a thing. But don't know. We'll just play it, see what she tells us, and go from there. Really.
Well, about your year, Dunny, looking back at it, you've had to be pretty happy with how things have worked.
Yeah, I think that's probably up around 40 wins for the season, so pretty much most of my owner share myself. Probably, well, Maxie wants to play, I don't, but then they gave me a half share when I took him. So, and we're going to win a couple with him and sell him. I said he'll win one in Melbourne, but we're sort of with the rating system, with the no 15 win sort of you're sort of reluctant to go down and win that one, and then you sort of cut you out of a few races in the country. Like even with D Rowe, he's won 80 odd, and you know, he's turned the corner. You know, he's always shown ability, but probably just, you know, disappointed a couple of times he has. But maybe just driving a bit colder, he's gone good. But no, sort of got a nice team of horses, and yeah, been offered good money for D Rowe and her, but no point just keeping all the bad ones, is there?
No, keep the good ones and keep them going out there as well. Not sure if you've got a drive in this one, or you've got a drive?
No, I've got a horse in here, but that's Ryan's dad's horse. He bought him, and Ryan really calls it his horse, so he's back on board her. So yeah, thought I might have got a steer on her, but no chance, I can tell you.
Mate, thank you. Merry Christmas. Well done for the win, and thanks for always having a good chat. They can be random with you, that's for sure, but thank you very much for joining me.
Oh yeah, I'll probably ramble on a different tangent at times.
This platform is not about having sensible chats, it's about chatting and finding out more about people, mate. So well done. Thank you very much, and have a great Christmas.
Thank you. You too. Good on you.
Buddy.